Hi, everyone, and welcome to ESPN College Hoops. I'm Mike Patrick, and it's my pleasure to bring you all the best that ESPN and college basketball have to offer. Now it's time to lace them up and go straight to the action. It's a white-knuckle ride from here on in. Holy cow, here they come, and the fans are on their feet. A three would win it. Got it! It's possible! Holy cow! Do you believe this? Oh, man, what a game. What an incredible game.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Durham, North Carolina. We're here at Cameron Indoor Stadium, the home of the Duke Blue Devils. ESPN is proud to bring you NCAA basketball. Mike Patrick along with Jay Billis. Without hesitation, let's go straight to the PA announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. We'll start with the visiting team, the Arizona Wildcats. At guard, 6'3", Bennett Reynolds. Also at guard, 6'1", Happy Snipes. At forward, 6'6", Seth Mullins. Also at forward, 6'9", Richie Stanley. At center, at 6'11", Dominique Irwin. And their head coach, Glenn Hubbard. And now we go to the starting lineup for your Duke Blue Devils. At guard, 6'1", number 21, Rashawn Phillips. And the other guard, at 6 feet 4 inches, number 4, Chad. Number 5, James Snipes. At the other forward position at 6 feet 10 inches, wearing number 3, R.J. McKinney.
Devils win the opening tip. Jay, what do you expect early on from them?
I think this team's going to try to feed off its defense. Look for them to press, to trap, then match up if they go into a zone. Their pressure defense really forces a lot of turnovers. If you throw some errant passes, they're going to take them the other way for easy layups and dunks.
Well, they've always been aggressive and hard-nosed, and that reflects the personality of their coach, too.
Well, this team is all about toughness, and toughness for this team starts on the defensive end.
Releases. Irwin gets it to fall. That's the game's first field goal.
Spot.
The Blue Devils have possession, 2 down. Reynolds can't get away with the block there. That's his first foul of the game. Takes the jumper. Snipes. Can't drop the tough look.
Well, the shooter had the advantage there, capitalizing on the loose defense. He just couldn't make the shot.
You have to get him the ball when he's asking for it and open in the post. Snipes hits the back iron and comes out. Phillips misses the wide open shot. They're running the court. Snipes scores there. Nice finger roll for the bucket.
That's it. That's it.
Manages to pass out of it. And they double him. Inside, Snipes off the mark from 6. And here they come the other way. Mullins grabs the miss.
I love to see that offensive tenacity down low. Not only did he get great position for the rebound, but he slammed it as well.
That time he really worked his butt off to get in great position.
There's nothing easy. In order to get something easy, you've got to do hard things well.
The Blue Devils are trailing by 6 and have the ball. Akins wants the ball in the post. From long range, Perry off from behind the arc. Nothing wrong with him shooting from there. He usually makes it. Stanley leaning on the shot and can't hit it. Fast break chance. Phillips with the layup.
This is a great atmosphere with all these fans cheering on the home team.
Jay, you can't even hear yourself think in this building.
What'd you say?
Puts up the shot.
That's a big play in tight there, Mike. He was able to get the leaning shot to go. That's a beautiful move.
Showed no fear and a lot of confidence.
Well, you take that shot because you have to under that situation. You learn to make adjustments, like that leaner here, to get yourself the shot you need to take.
And he made it work. Gets the pass off. Akins is asking for it in the post. Launches the 3. Perry missed it off the front of the rim. With a one-hand stuff.
Wow, Mike, that's NCAA basketball right there, bringing you some unbelievable jams.
Here comes the defense with the double team. They're inside. Is denied big. The ball's free. The Cats get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points.
Another score for these guys, and it's a pretty hefty lead they have right now, especially at this point in the first half. They so far are executing their game plan perfectly.
No luck by the defense to get the ball, but he did get some skin, and the referee caught him right on top of it.
Puts up the J. They are really having trouble to get anything to go in.
And, Mike, this is where they need to look to their best players to try to get something going offensively. It's still early. They've got plenty of time to turn this around.
Oh, that was special there. This kid is unbelievably gifted.
Splits it with the pass. The Arizona Wildcats are in a half-court trap defense.
You've got to make good passes against this half-court trap. Guys have to present themselves as receivers, and then when they catch it, they've got to turn, face the defense, and attack. Make good decisions.
Stanley with the jumper and sinks it.
Not really a perfect combo for the defense right there. They got crossed up on their coverage. They didn't really talk or communicate, and they didn't expect a decent shot and paid the price.
13 down.
With the jumper, Akins snags the offensive board. McKinney stops the run with that basket right there. Good job. The Wildcats bring it up and lead by 12.
Inside.
From behind the arc, Mullins pulls down the offensive board.
He got great position there. That was what was called a position rebound. When that ball goes up, it's a loose ball, and this kid is going after it hard. Great offensive rebound.
For three.
That's the way to do it.
The Wildcats can't get the three to fall after a nice inbound pass. Phillips uses the glass and gets the bucket. 10 points separate the teams. The big guy comes back out. Perry is hit with a reach-in call. That's his first foul of the game. The Arizona Wildcats have got a nice lead so far in the first half, Jay. What do you think they're doing to succeed this much?
I really like the way they've been playing defense. They've played solidly in their half-court defense, and when that ball's gone up and missed, they've done a pretty darn good job of grabbing defensive rebounds. They need to continue that. If their defense remains strong, they can build on this lead.
The Devils need a score here. They're down by 13. Manages to pass out of it. Akins kicks it out for the three. Perry is a killer from behind the arc, and he buried that one.
Need help.
Irwin now has 10 points in the game.
This kid is really having a great game out there today. He's not only playing well, he's under control, and he's making the right decisions. Without this kid's effort, there's no way they'd have the lead.
Double up.
Akins calling for the ball down low. He puts it up.
Here's a great example of how to make a great feed.
Well, it was perfectly placed. That's a great assist.
You got that right. An unselfish play that makes the whole team look good. Nice rhythm in that offense.
The Arizona Wildcats are leading by 10, and they have the ball. Stanley puts it in from 12. These clubs separated by 12. Stanley tries to draw the charge, gets the block instead. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
It's a double.
Puts it up. Jay, you hate to see kids self-destruct out there. They're really struggling on the offense.
And, Mike, this is where they need to stay patient and focus on running some offense. Move the ball from side to side and look into the post. If you get it in there, that'll collapse the defense, and then all of a sudden you're going to get some easier shots.
Boy, easier baskets is what they really need. Puts it up. Irwin gets fouled, and that was so close to a three-point opportunity. He goes to the line for 2 free throws. He can't get the first. And he chokes at the line, missing both shots. There's a loose ball. The freshman guard will come back into the game.
The crowd's getting a little extra encouragement from their mascot there, Mike.
Got to be hot in that uniform, Jay, but I guess it's worth it. He's got a great view of the game.
Anything that gets you a ticket.
The Wildcats are leading by 10, and they have the ball. With the touch shot. That's a great basket there, Jay, and a neat stat on the screen. The top 2 guys their shot attempts, and their points.
Well, they're looking for their most productive players every time down the floor, and give the coach credit because he put them into a position to score, and they're really looking for them right now.
The Blue Devils have possession, trailing by a dozen. Snipes puts it in with the layup. 10 points separate the teams. Stanley kisses it off the glass and in.
I got him. It's a double.
Splits it with the pass. Here's the double team.
Power stack.
Towel will come in. He does not play a lot of minutes.
I'm not sure it's the time or the place for the mascot to start messing around with the coach. He's trying to talk a little strategy with the team, and he's not aware that the mascot's behind him. He'd better be careful.
And he might want to pick on somebody else.
Yeah, that's a good way to lose your scholarship, isn't it?
The Wildcats are leading by 10, and they have the ball. The Cats have the early lead in the first half of play. They've maintained that lead and look to be finishing off the first half with a nice margin if they can hang on to it. Jay, what have you noticed from this club?
Mike, they've got a big lead because they've run good half-court offense and they've scored off their defense. They haven't shot the three very well, but in the closing minutes, they've got to continue to play really good defense.
Webb gets called for the foul, trying to reach in for the ball. That's his first foul of the game. Towel is looking for the ball, passes it back, puts up the J. What a pretty assist that was.
And he's really racking up those assists right now. He's got a great awareness of where his teammates are on the floor. He's got eyes in the back of his head.
10 points separate the teams. Jay, this is really a power combo in the paint tonight, isn't it?
And those big guys have powered them into the lead, Mike. A much better front court game for this team tonight. Looking at the total points of the paint, it gives you a great idea why they're ahead right now.
Need help.
Manages to pass out of it. Double T. Stanley reaching for the ball and his whistle. That will be his second foul of the contest. Takes the shot. The Devils can't stick it after the nice inbounds pass. The senior guard gets called for the foul, trying to reach in for the ball. That will be his second foul of the contest. Got blocked right there. The Wildcats recover the ball and maintain possession. Sowers gets the bucket and the foul. It was a great shot, and he can add one more from the line. The Devils, 14 points behind and have the ball. Reynolds up top with the ball. McKinney is hit with a reach-in call. He picks up his second foul. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. He doesn't convert on the free throw. The Wildcats take it up. They're ahead 14 points right now. The Wildcats were the last ones to touch the ball before going out.
Boy, look at that mascot move. He's really cooking out there.
Look at the guy cheer, but it's got to be so tough wearing that costume all game long.
Got to be in shape.
The margin between the teams is 14. Gets the pass off. From deep, Harry doesn't get the bucket. The drought continues. Here comes the fast break. The Cats get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. The Blue Devils take it across half court. Down big here, 16 points. Unloads. The problems for these kids continue late in the first half, Jay.
And, Mike, the deficit's just getting bigger and bigger. This is where you have to rely on your defense to get some stops, and then your offense has to capitalize on that kind of play.
Oh, and look at his teammates. They knew there was some mustard being spread on that hot dog.
This is an 18-point ball game. West connects on this one and stops the run. The clock runs out. We're heading to halftime. The score, 37-21.
See the school bookstore for more details.
The Wildcats are playing some great basketball out here tonight, completely dominating on the court and the scoreboard. Only halfway through this game, now starting the second half. Where's the magic coming from?
Well, Mike, in the first half, I thought this team did a very nice job on the offensive glass. They've got to continue to pursue missed shots and get second and third shot opportunities.
With the shot, Towel a bit long, but he got the great bounce and it fell in. Irwin wasn't careful with his position, nailed with a backcourt violation. Puts it up.
A lot of nice things going on in this play, Mike.
First the pass, then the jumper. What's not to like?
And really, the point guard saw it all coming right there and put the ball in a position to score.
The Cats take it up. They're ahead 14 points right now. The Arizona Wildcats can't stick it after the nice inbounds pass.
Switch up. Pick him up, pick him up.
Here comes the double team. The Devils get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. Stanley up top with the ball. Puts it up. Irwin misses from the line. He fires. Mullins gets the offensive board.
Great position for the offensive boards, and then to go back up with it with the slam dunk. That's terrific strength.
Jay, that's a smart play, and that's an aggressive play.
And it's a second chance opportunity he created for himself, and he had no problem converting it. That's a great effort.
The Devils, 14 points behind and have the ball. Fires. Stanley gets the rebound. He now has 5 on the game.
Really good job of boxing out and going after the ball. That's great hustle on the defensive glass. No way you could just knock a guy over when he's set like that. That is a charge, pure and simple.
The margin between the teams is 14.
It's a double.
Shoots it.
Boy, what a beautiful pass.
What a beautiful job of forcing the defender to commit one way and then deals to the open man.
And that's how you get your teammates involved, Mike.
That's it.
The Wildcats bring it up and lead by 12. Sowers wants it down low. Pulls up. Irwin rebounds again. He's up to 7 now.
That's the way you go after a defensive rebound. Go up hard with both hands, pull it down, and chin it.
Phillips drops it in.
Boy, this is one of those games where it seems like you're treading water. No matter how many shots you seem to hit, you can never take the lead. But, Mike, if they can keep doing things that they've been doing on offense and make some stops, I think they can get back into this game.
Spot.
The Blue Devils have possession, trailing by a dozen. They had an opportunity down low but couldn't capitalize.
Oh, what a great shot there, Mike.
And coaches are very grateful when they have a kid who can pass like that.
And these two kids did a great job of setting up the defense and putting it in a position to break down. That's outstanding.
Nine-point game we've got going. The senior guard gets called for the foul, trying to reach in for the ball. That's his third foul so far.
This mascot is really doing his best to pump up the morale of this team.
Team spirit can come from any direction, and it's welcome from any direction.
Are those guys on scholarship?
I think. Snipes with it up top. For the triple. Reynolds off target from the wing. Harry now has 10 points in the game.
Look at the emotion of the players after that great play.
Jay, they're really pumped up, and rightfully so. You can't blame them at all after that.
Well, you like to see your team get excited, but you also want them on an even keel for the remainder of the game.
The Devils with the ball in a 9-point deficit. The inside shot. Oh, what a great pass. He is really racking up the assists. That's got to be half a dozen.
Yeah, that's 6 for this kid, Mike. He's playing smart, he's unselfish, and he is really finding open teammates. That's giving them a lot of easy chances.
Great positioning in the paint. Nobody was going to get that rebound away from him that time.
The Duke Blue Devils would love to get a basket here and cut into that deficit. That one's good. Now we've got an interesting ball game.
Well, it's going to go down to the wire, and that's where you have to make big plays. This is where your toughness is going to determine the outcome of this ball game.
Sowers wants the ball. You have to get him the ball when he's asking for it and open in the post.
Oh, up and down with the ball. That's a silly mistake. Why do you leave your feet? Play on the ground.
Splits it with the pass. Irwin with the board.
Your defense isn't over until you grab that defensive rebound. Great job there.
Irwin misses. The shot was short.
He had a good look, but the defense stayed on him really tight. That's a good matchup.
The Blue Devils get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. Mullins is asking for it in the post. Irwin sinks his 20th point of this game. It's a 5-point game. The Cats take it up court. They're up by 5. The freshman guard kisses it off the glass and in. The Blue Devils are having some difficulties out on the court tonight, Jay. Well into the second half. They're trailing now as they were at the halftime break. They need to turn it around somehow. What sticks out to you about their play?
Well, Mike, in the middle of the second half, this team looks a bit tired, a bit heavy-legged. They've been beat up and down the court. They need to do a better job of getting back in transition, and that's easier said than done when they're puffing right now. They're tired.
The Blue Devils have the ball down by 7. They throw it down low.
Double up, double up.
The junior calling for the ball down low. With the shot. Snipes had the shot changed and couldn't get it down. Manages to pass out of it.
I got him, I got him.
Snipes lays it in there. 9-point game we've got going. The senior now has 10 points in the game. The Arizona Wildcats have the ball, and it's a 7-point lead. Reynolds up top. The Wildcats recover it. Sowers hits the back of the rim, but gets the soft roll.
Boy, you've got to love that nice little feed to the inside and making that play. What accuracy this kid has in getting the ball to the right person at the right time.
The sophomore guard out on top. McKinney, the assist on that one. Nice job. For three, the sophomore. No luck with the long three ball.
That three was wide open, and the defense got completely lost in their coverage. Good for them, it didn't drop.
The Devils turn it over. That's their 8th.
The crowd's getting a little extra encouragement from their mascot there, Mike.
Got to be hot in that uniform, Jay, but I guess it's worth it. He's got a great view of the game.
Anything that gets you ticking.
Seven points between these clubs. Puts up the tray. Irwin picks up after the miss. Irwin banged it off the back of the rim. The Cats have the ball, and it's a 7-point lead. With the jump shot. Well, makes the tough shot, canning the leaner. The Arizona Wildcats have a really good working margin here winding down the second half. Jay, what are you thinking?
Mike, in the closing minutes, I think this team has to do a better job of keeping possession of the basketball. They've got to be stronger with it because the other team is going to really come after them, try to generate steals to get some quick scores and try to get back into this ballgame. You've got to be prepared for that contact, and then you've got to step to the line and hit your free throws when you get fouled.
The junior spent quite a bit of time on the bench, now coming back in. He hits both free throws. Seven points between these clubs.
Ball. I got it.
From beyond the arc, Foster, no good from three. They're running the court. The Duke Blue Devils get the inside bucket, continuing the good power game. The Wildcats take it up court. They're up by 5. Stanley is looking for the ball. He goes up.
Great determination to get to the offensive glass. He just wouldn't be denied.
He worked so hard to get that rebound, and then it was paid off.
And that's the way you work for those high percentage shots. It's not just off the pass. You can take it off the backboard as well.
That's it.
A minute 44 left.
Switch.
Phillips banks in the layup. That's good. It's a 5-point game. Fires the three. Foster hits the right side and comes out.
Great pressure defense on that play. These two guys have battled on the perimeter, and the defense is winning.
McKinney with the jumper sinks it. Another difficult basket, and it's this defense that's doing it. They've made every possession hard tonight.
Well, they haven't been able to get the open looks they want. I think they've got to get more ball movement, better passing and better movement. It's not just bad luck that's affecting them here tonight.
He's double-teamed. In deep, Stanley down low getting his position. Irwin bricks the open shot. Here's the break. Phillips almost got it to fall. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. He hits the first free throw. Mullins had a good rest on the bench. Now he's back. And he's off on the second. The Wildcats bring it up court with a 2-point lead.
Pick him up.
Mullins gets position down low. They didn't get him the ball, missed an opportunity there. Towel will wrap him up, called for the personal. That's his first foul of the game. Hart will pick up the personal. That's his first foul of the game. West will wrap him up, called for the personal. That's his first foul of the game. Hart will pick up the personal. That will be his second foul of the contest. Phillips will wrap him up, called for the personal, and that will get him his fourth foul of the ballgame. Emerson got a long break on the bench, and coach decides he wants him back out there. The Blue Devils have a chance to take the lead here late in the second half. The Duke Blue Devils call timeout. Towel will come off the floor. Sowers comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while.
Look at the band getting down to business.
And they've got some pretty good moves, too.
They've been practicing, you can tell. Excellent cohesion from the band.
I got him.
Regulation is over. We're headed to overtime. Tremendous NCAA action here tonight. Let's see who can pull it off in overtime. Reaching for the ball, huge play, it's whistled. That will be his second foul of the contest. Irwin had a good rest on the bench, now he's back.
Switch up now, switch up.
Snipes whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul of the game.
It's a double. Stay with the pick.
McKinney in the post calling for the ball. Mullins is hit with a reach-in call. That will be his second foul of the contest. Pulls up. Score the bucket. That's on goaltending. The Arizona Wildcats are in a great position to tie it up here. Let's see if they can make this possession work.
They hand the ball over after he went out of bounds on that play. It doesn't seem like a lot right now, but every turnover adds up, and that can come back to haunt you.
The Duke Blue Devils yet again with the bucket. That's 11 unanswered points. Snipes stops the run with the basket there. That's a good job.
Oh, that's a huge play inside. They get the bucket, and they're really wearing down the defense. They're working for their baskets, but they're scoring consistently, and that's all that matters. It's a good inside game they've got going right now, and they're keeping it close because they're pounding the ball in the paint.
Snipes doesn't drain the three, and he likes that long-range jumper.
Well, you hate to say this, but you got to stay inside those little white lines around the court. He did not, and he winds up turning it over.
The Cats have possession, 2 down. McKinney gets his 6th rebound of the night. Here comes the fast break. Jay, that is so impressive, the consistency from this kid.
He continues to wow this crowd with big baskets. This guy has been dictating out on offense.
Shoots. The freshman sinks the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more. Akins just picked up his 3rd foul of the contest. Two-point differential between these clubs. Snipes pulls down the miss.
Boy, a nip-and-tuck game in overtime, Mike, and this kid stepped forward with a huge defensive rebound. That is toughness personified.
For the tray. Perry. Good from behind the arc. Shoots. The freshman guard canned a wide-open shot.
I can understand leaving a guy open once in a while in transition, but what's happening now is the defense is not reacting, and they're just getting lazy, not getting a hand up, and staying with this guy.
You're right, Jay, and they've got to play a lot tighter than that.
You give him that much room, and he is going to absolutely kill you all night long.
Snipes. Right that one up to left. That's a tough look to go in.
The player's really showing some emotion here, Mike.
Really excited about what they did on that play.
Really pumped up, and they have reason to be.
2 minutes.
With the J. Snipes got all net on that one.
I mean, he knocks it down like nobody's business. Mike, I really like this kid's game. He's got all the tools to be a great one.
McKinney isn't successful with the tough one. Beautiful rebound on that possession.
And another second chance opportunity. That can really take the wind out of you when you continue to get high percentage second shots like that. Boy, the coach really looks happy with his team's execution out there.
You'd have to say he is very pleased with the performance tonight.
This is why you coach, to see your team play in this fashion.
Puts it up. Irwin misses the inside leaner.
No problem stopping that shot. I think he rushed it to put it up because the defense was holding back a little bit.
I got him.
We're down to 1:07. It's knocked away. The Cats are looking to take the lead here late in overtime. Stanley steps on the line, and the official whistles him out of bounds.
He went out of bounds on that play, and then they give up the ball. And now they have a turnover.
The Blue Devils with the ball and a 3-point advantage. The Duke Blue Devils decide to call a timeout. The Blue Devils, beautiful inbound pass to set up the 2. Jay, it's crunch time in a pressure situation. What are they going to try?
You know, Mike, less than a minute to go and down. You need to get a score and then play really good defense, looking to get a steal right off the inbounds play, try to get the easy turnover, and then another quick score. It won't be easy, but they've got to give it their best effort.
Well, he just got behind the play right there and couldn't catch up by moving his feet, wound up hacking the ball handler out of frustration. Not good judgment. Sometimes you just get beat.
Emerson with the ball up top. Delivers back. The double team now. McKinney feeds it out. The Arizona Wildcats are going with a man-to-man defense. What do you want to do to beat this?
I think the answer lies in ball movement, Mike. You've got to move the ball from side to side, set solid screens, and the guys coming off those screens are really going to have to set their man up to pick them off, and then you've got to look to the screener. Oftentimes, it's going to be the screener that's going to be open.
That will do it for us. Your final score for tonight's game, 74-69. The Blue Devils did just what their coach asked them to do in overtime. They win it by a comfortable margin. It's a great win for this team in overtime. Jay, how did they do it?
Well, what really sticks out in my mind about this game was the fact that this team really defended very well. They got out and pressured, and they were able to force turnovers. And when they forced turnovers, they took the ball the other way, and they converted. And when you convert off those turnovers, that's awfully difficult to beat. That's why they won so comfortably, because of their defense, their ability to force turnovers.
It was a great rebounding effort on both ends of the floor. He gets my vote for the player of the game tonight.
Mike, he controlled the game with his work on the backboards on both ends. A great job of pursuing the basketball.
That's it for us. Thanks for joining us. Mike, Patrick, Jay Billis, our entire ESPN crew. Good night, everybody.